It wasn't as bad.
Okay, it's recording now. Alright, recording now.
I know, right?
Okay, this is not part of the speech. This is for the camera. I'm Ray Scheifler for Hutchinson Community College. This is my persuasive speech. You're sitting down to watch a movie. The lights go dim. You start it up. It comes up with a scene. There's a dark room with a man sitting at a computer. White text blazing on the screen, illuminating his face. He's at the Bank of America website, and there's a prompt that says, crash the system, yes, no. He types in yes and maliciously hits enter. This is how the media would like you to believe that hackers are. Malicious people trying to break into systems solely for the purpose of doing damage. However, that is not really the case. That is why today I, Ray Scheifler, am going to prove to you that hackers are not malicious and that they are not seeking to do evil and destroy the world. To do this, I will look at three things. First, I will look at the origins of hacker, where that actually came from. And then from that, I will look at what a hack actually is, because that's important to the definition of a hacker. And finally, I will look at what actually excites a hacker, and why do they hack, and what is the big deal with that. But now let's return to the origin of the term hacker. In a book entitled Hackers, Heroes of the Digital Revolution, they go through the progression of hackers. It really started back in the olden days of computing when PDP-10s were the hot stuff, which by today's standards they would be really ancient and slow. But hackers in those times would do a myriad of things. They were the crazy people who would run 30-hour days, spend 20 hours sitting at the computer hacking, and then crash for 10 hours, and then get up and do it all again. But they thought that was fun, and that was cool. Hackers are also the crazy people who, when they went to the Chinese restaurants, they figured it would be more efficient to learn Chinese and order straight in Chinese rather than go through English. However, according to the book, that didn't go over very well because the waiter at the Chinese restaurant didn't understand Chinese. But they're the insane kind of people who will do minute things because it's fun and it's cool. But really, the definition of a hacker is someone who hacks. But now let's move to my second point. What is a hack? Well, there's the traditional definition of a hack, which is to chop down a tree, or a hack as in a washed-off hack who is not very good at anything. But according to the jargon file, which is a clustering of definitions specific to technical people, more specifically, it's the hacker dictionary. It's where they gather all of their terms. A hack is something that's either a really quick fix that gets the job done, but maybe not in the best, most professional way or the best way, but it gets it done. Or it can be a very extremely motivated, detailed, precise innovation that is just really cool. Hackers are not attempting to break systems. They're trying to make them better. A popular website called Hackaday is a blog, and they post popular hacks, things that people have modified. One of their recent postings was a remote control keg, because, well, hackers enjoy drinking, and they enjoy tinkering. So they put their keg on wheels and gave it a remote, so they could drive it around at parties. Which, that's exactly the spirit of hacking. But what makes a hacker tick? Why do they enjoy hacking? A hacker traditionally enjoys learning about a system. They want to find the intricacies. They want to understand everything that is going on. A hacker is more likely to break into a system and leave a note for the administrator saying how he broke in and how he should patch it, because he finds that cool. He will research topics in great detail because he finds it fun. What most people would find boring and abstract, he is excited by that. A hacker, interestingly, in school may or may not do very well. You have some hackers who can handle the social structure of a school and can perform well because they're naturally intelligent. And then you have hackers who are just barely passing because while they're brilliant, they don't have the wherewithal to pay attention as much. When the teacher repeats something 5 times, they've got it the first time and then stop paying attention and do the bare minimum, and their mind wanders to other things. So while they're brilliant, their grades may not reflect that. Hopefully I have shown you that a hacker is not really a person who is malicious as the media would want you to believe. A hacker is just someone who wants to learn, who wants to explore. And so I will close my speech with the last 2 paragraphs of the Hacker Manifesto. as written by a man known on the internet as The Mentor. I am a criminal. My crime is that of curiosity. My crime is that of being smarter than you, something that you will never be able to forgive me for. I am a hacker, and this is my manifesto. You may be able to stop this individual, but you will never stop us all, because after all, we are all alike.